So in this beer, there's hops, there's licorice, and there's brown sugar. So that's really interesting. Brown sugar, so it should be a little bit sweet, but mixed with that bitter from the hops. Hello, I'm Dunkeren here. Hello everyone, so welcome to today's video, and today we have another beer video, as I said, Willemoes Ale. This one also costs 11 Danish crowns, which is about 2 euros or dollars, and maybe 1.5 English pounds, give or take a little bit. It is 5.2% alcohol, and as I talked about, the lighter in the last video, the lighter the beer is, the colder it seems to be, should be served. So this one is 7 to 8 degrees Celsius, and if you remember the last one, that was 9. So there might be something about that little. It's just an idea that I've had, looking at all these temperatures. It seems like the lower the ABV, the lower the temperature. That it seems like those two things fit together. It's half a liter, so it's a really cheap beer if you think about that. It's a quality craft beer. So yeah, it's for the money. You really get something for your money. Of course. So in this beer, there's hops, there's licorice, and there's brown sugar. So that's really interesting. Brown sugar, so it should be a little bit sweet, but mixed with that bitter from the hops. So let's see. I think that's it. Beautiful bottle. I'm not real, even though I normally really do like those earthly colors. I think there's something about this yellow that's not really cool, but that's just compared to the other Willemoes labels, which I really do like. So maybe that's just why I don't really like this one. Yeah, but let's get into it. There's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is just my opinion. Just a little bit. So the hops come through the nose. Just look at the color. It's actually kind of red. And maybe you would say ale-ish, but it's actually very red, and especially in this lighting. If I put it up against the window, it's more orange. And the head is white and pretty thick, actually. But the nose, a little bit of sweetness, but other than that, bitterness from the hops. It actually has kind of a pilsner or lager aroma to it. So yeah, skål. It's really fresh, very fresh. And then hops bitterness at the end. There's no hops bitterness at the palate. It's just sweetness and freshness, and I'm not getting the licorice. Maybe in the bitterness. At the back of the throat, there's a little bit of licorice when you just went in the beginning of the taste, but sweetness at the palate from that brown sugar, and then immediately it goes over to bitter hops, but not like it would be in an IPA, but in that direction. I think that's the best way to describe it. It's really fresh, but yeah, the bitterness is a little toned down. So it's not like an IPA, but it's actually the best way to describe that bitterness is to say that of course, it's hops bitterness, but that's the direction it's going. It's really good. In any situation you would have a pilsner or a lager, this one would fit in right too. Um, any situation where somebody would have an IPA, this one would fit in too. So it's really it's not how I think an ale is, because that's more like the Belgian ale that I had last. So for me, that's an ale. But yeah, it's really good. Where to put it? Where to put it? Because I really do like it, and it does have a little bit of depth to it. And the bitterness is not as much as an IPA. I do like the palate and the nose in an IPA because of that fruitiness and sweetness that it has. But the heavy bitterness that comes at the end of an IPA, the finish, I don't like at all. So I'm not really into IPAs. This one is a lot better in my opinion. I think I will be putting this at an 8. I can't remember where I put all the others. Willemoes, but this one is an 8 for me. So Willemoes Ale, 8 for me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share the video. If you don't like it, thumbs down, that's fine too. Please leave a comment. I will respond to all the comments, especially do like the comments where you ask serious questions about beers, whiskey or rum, or serious ideas about what to do in my next video. So please do leave a comment down below. I would really appreciate that. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and maybe hit that bell button so you don't miss out. And please go check out my Instagram. It's Dunkeren_. Yeah, check it out. Give me a follow there also if you like what you see. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.